Want smart analysis of the most important news in your inbox every weekday along with other global reads, interesting ideas and opinions to know? Sign up for the Today's Worldview newsletter. On Monday, President Trump delivered what his administration billed as a landmark address on national security, outlining once more the tenets of his America First doctrine. Nothing he said was particularly surprising. The speech, like so many Trump addresses, hinged on a recitation of his triumphs, real and imagined. He appealed to his right-wing, nationalist base, growled about the need to strengthen borders and cast America as a protagonist engaged in a new era of competition. "We are declaring America is in the game and America is going to win," Trump said, offering up a vintage bromide. He included many of his greatest, and tangentially foreign policy-related, hits, references to his principled realism, how the forgotten man in America was no longer forgotten, the dangers of supposedly unchecked immigration, and the wondrous success of the stock market since Trump came to power. Noah Rothman, a conservative commentator, described the address as a slightly downbeat stump speech from the 2016 campaign trail. The speech also came on the same day the White House released its national security strategy, a lengthy document that is meant to serve, as my colleague Ann Guerin put it, as a kind of mission statement that guides policy making throughout the federal government. It has been a feature of American governance since former President Ronald Reagan issued the first NSS in 1987, though Trump officials unsurprisingly claim that this is the fastest any administration has put out such a document. At POTUS, national security strategy is a reflection of his belief that putting America first is the duty of our government and the foundation for effective U.S. leadership in the world. https://t://rexp2iqtx.twitter.com/02xd6dd1m. Department of State, at State Department, December 18, 2017. For all his bravura and tub-thumping patriotism, the dissonance between Trump's words and his administration's now stated policy was impossible to ignore. Rothman argued that the written document displayed a relatively conventional Republican approach to foreign affairs, a phrase that describes neither Trump's remarks both on Monday and in general nor the experience of the past year, which has been marked by erratic presidential behavior and mixed messaging. The confusion may be understandable in one sense. On Monday evening, a White House official admitted that it was unlikely Trump had read the entirety of the 70-page strategy document. Everyone from analysts to lawmakers, generals, and foreign governments now has to pick through a number of contradictions, which include, but are certainly not limited to, the following issues. The NSS named both China and Russia as countries that are determined to make economies less free and less fair, to grow their militaries, and to control information and data to repress their societies and expand their influence. But Trump, in his speech, was conspicuously silent on Russian interference in the U.S. election, and he praised Russian President Vladimir Putin for thanking him over the weekend after Russia successfully foiled a terrorist attack using intelligence provided by the CIA.